Wow, the markets could be in big trouble. My name is D7 here at Grok Trade. This is the weekend edition, good through Sunday, October 7th, 2018, and I have a lot to share with you. Let's just get right into it. The markets end again, second week that the markets have dropped. But we're negative territory here. Everyone down. NASDAQ doing the worst on Friday, closing down more than 1%. And crude oil down, silver slightly higher, gold about the same. VIX, though, increasing yet again, more than 4%. We're now at 14.8. So fear was in the 11s. Now we're in the 14 range, almost 15. Fear is increasing dramatically. Bitcoin now is over $6,500. Here we are looking at the spider daily chart. Here's the deal. We have this huge rising wedge. And if you remember, guys, when we did not hit this upper trend line, we had a slowing of the slant. And I said, watch out. Put a sell on that candlestick. Watch my videos. You'll see where I put these. If you're new with us, I put on buy and sells for you guys to see for one purpose. That is for you to trust us to go through our mentorship program. We do mentoring. We're educators. We're traders first, educators second. We've been doing it a long time, been in business 11 years, have mentored thousands of individuals. Everyone watching this video, we want to mentor each and every one of you. The whole reason I put the buy and sells here is for you to see our caliber. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm probably the only ignorant person in the world that puts out there publicly displayed buy and sell signals for all to see. All right. We have this double top. See this? M former. Do you guys see the M? This is the M on the S&P 500. That is bad news. But we had this rising wedge, a tighter rising wedge. We broke it on that one. We put a sell on it. We drop. We come up. This trend line that was acting as support, broken now is support, is now resistance. You see that? Resistance. We're dropping. I have a class Sunday night. If you watch this in time, you can do it. I'm teaching these trend lines on how to make a ton of money, how to get out of the way from the algorithms, to work with them instead of against them, and to identify money that's on the charts. So I didn't expect to do this so early, but let's go here. You can get the link at freeonlinetradingeducation.com. There's a link right at the top of the page, right there. Next, Grok Trade. There's a link at the top of the page right there. Okay, so there you have it. That's what you do. This Thursday night, Trendline City, we had a ton of people. Last night, we did it, and they loved it. We got a ton of positive feedback from this course. I don't think I'll ever teach it again. Last chance this Sunday night. If you register, I'll make sure you get a recording if you can't make it Sunday night. Okay, here's the deal. We dropped. We're down below the 20-day moving average. We had the rising 50-day moving average acting as support, but we had this area of support coming across here. We bought it back up. The only hope we have right now on the S&P 500 is this area of support. Could we bounce back up? Yes, we could go into a trading range. We need to find major support right now at this 50-day moving average. That's a simple moving average, this area of support. If we drop below it, we'll be at this blue line before you know it, and we could keep dropping. We are now at, what is it, 3.7% unemployment rate, the lowest in history. I mean, this is unbelievable. And not only that, salaries are going higher by, I believe, 0.03% or something. I don't know what those numbers are. Don't hold me to that, but I'm close. So even though we have the strong economy, the market has still dropped. Never pay attention to news. News will not guide you correctly. Always pay attention to technical analysis, because that will never lie. Technical analysis is price action, and price action is price action, whatever it is. We put the sell on back in September 24th, and look where we're at now on this video on October 5th. Do you see that? So just be watching that very, very closely. And if I look at the weekly chart on this, look at this drop. Matter of fact, I'm going to put a sell on this on the weekly. The weekly has a sell now. We're dropping, but we do have some support coming up. Will we sustain that? I'm just telling you guys, if for the markets to break down, we first have to see this. So don't freak out that I'm saying warning, okay? And because every time I've said warning the last 9 years, we've just seen a little pullback and we keep rallying up. I'm just telling you when there's thunder in the distance, okay? So bear with me here. Thunder in the distance, we broke down. That has to happen before we get a significant drop, okay? So it's a warning. It's a warning. So pay attention to that. So if I go back here to the daily, go to the diamonds. Diamonds, we had a sell on it yesterday. It broke this. See this area of support? It cracked it. That's bad news, still above the rising 20-day moving average, but huge volume on the sell side, guys. A lot of interest, a lot of people willing to sell. This could get slippery. NASDAQ, we put a sell on October 1st on the NASDAQ, and we have come crashing down. Yesterday, we had a major breaking of a major support line, and we have blasted down through this area of support and on huge volume, guys. The markets are in big trouble. Yes, can they bounce back up, hit this trend line, and then come back down? Yes, we could bounce up for the next few days going into next week, or we'll just stay on the slide that we're on. It's going to be one or the other. That's going to happen. But I'm telling you, as long as we're below this lower trend line, we are in a lot of trouble. If you go to small caps, this is Russell 2000. We've been down. We put a sell on that back on the 24th of September. And now we're down. We're down below the 20-day, the 50-day. Now we're at the 200-day moving average where we did find buyers come in and we come back up. Are we going to bounce in? We could, but it'd be a short-lived bounce. It'd be a bear pullback. It'll pull back maybe to 166 here on the Russells, and then it should drop again. That's what we're looking at. The financials. We put a sell on that September 21st. That's before the markets dropped on the 24th, what I called sells. So 3 days before that, I put a sell on financials. The financials led this market south. So we go down. Financials last few days have been going up. There's your bear pullback. This is a great area to look to short financials, guys. US dollar, US dollar on the daily gets a sell right there. Look how this trend line would come up. Let's make this trend line correct. It's not correct. There it is. Now we popped it and then we dropped, so now it gets a sell. Crude oil. I'm going to stay with my buy on crude oil. I'm okay with that. Silver daily. I'm going to stay with my buy on this one. Silver and gold look like they could be buys. I'm going to turn my gold into a buy now. Had a sell on it. I'm going to turn it into a buy. Okay. Now VIX daily. I called it a buy on the 21st. So the same day I put financials sell, okay? The fear, I put a buy on fear on that same day, the 21st. The 21st, we didn't even really start to drop until the 24th. So I showed you these calls 3 days before we had this activity. And this is just because I've been in the markets 20 years. That's all. I don't have any magic. I'm nothing special, okay? I just have been trading over 2 decades in the markets. So look at this. We're up there. Bitcoin, quick look at that. We've got this triangle happening. I got a buy on it. We have a good chance of breaking through. If so, look for more upside on that. But what I want to really show you guys here, and I already showed you the spider. I put a sell on the weekly. This is a weekly chart. There's my dog. There's my dog. That's my cockapoo. It's a rescued cockapoo, and these things like to bark. Do you guys have dogs? Let me know in the comments if you have dogs and what kind of dog you have. I have a cockapoo. My family wanted something fluffy and that didn't shed, and anyway, that's all we have. So here we get the diamonds. We already put a sell on that. Last week, we have a sell on the diamonds. So 2 bearish weeks on the diamonds. NASDAQ broke the trend line. You see this? Broke the trend line. So now the NASDAQ has a sell. S&P, everybody has sells now. Let's see if Russells. The Russells has a huge sell. Look at this, guys. We on the weekly, we broke a major trend line. Let me come in and look at this, guys. I gotta analyze this. I need to make sure this line is right on, because this could be big news. So look at this. We touch here. We touch there. See that? We touch. We touch there. We touch here. Do you see that? I'm cutting that off a little bit. See how I'm cutting that off? I need to drop that just a hair. Just a hair. Oh, it's right there. So we touch it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. The question is, do we touch it right here? That'd be interesting. Let me go to, yes, look how we touch it perfectly. Do you see that? We come down and tag it. So this line is legit as you can get. And this goes back, the start of this trend line goes back to 2016, February 2016, okay? And this is what we're teaching in the class this Sunday night. You want to join us. It's a $300 class. I'm going to sell it for 97 bucks. So you've got to have this. But look how we closed below it. Big time trouble. We had a big time bearish divergence on the MACD. You see this? Big. So that was telling us we're in trouble. Huge drop. That is trouble. Trouble. The only thing that can heal it right now is an immediate, next week, an immediate bounce. If we get that, that will be a jab and we will heal the market. The market will be healed. Next week is critically important. Make sure you listen to this video, watch it twice. Next week is critically important. If we do not next week go above that trend line on small caps, this market is toast, at least for the near future. Financials. Put a sell on it last week, but we're bouncing. This is the only hope we have here, guys, on financials. The week we bounced higher right here on financials. It has tried to heal itself because we broke down below it. It came back. So if the financials get strong here, that will save the market. The financials have to get strong. So if the financials go bullish here, we're going to be really, really happy. Okay, as far as the bulls are concerned, this is a weekly chart. US dollar, got a buy on it and it's popped up. Crude oil, I had a buy on it from back here in August, middle of August, and it's gone up. Shooting star, this could return, but we have a big trend line there. Silver, got a buy on it. It's a bear pullback, so that could drop on the bear pullback. Gold, I got a buy on it. It's a low base, even though we're finding a lot of support on this trend line. Let me show this to you. This trend line is very important. This trend line goes back. Oh my guys, this is just amazing. Goes, oh, got to connect it. So this is in 2008. This is a weekly chart, 2008. Now this puts us at, I use TradingView. This is the software that I use on TradingView. And we have a lot of support here. It's a low base. If we break this on gold, that's going to be hugely bearish. I have a buy on it, but we're at this support. But if it breaks down, we're toast. The VIX, I have a sell on the VIX, but now I have to put a buy on the VIX. There's my buy call on the VIX. So that could be going higher. Bitcoin, I have a buy on Bitcoin. We're at resistance. That is ready to break up. Let's see if it does. This would be very interesting. Look for a big move on Bitcoin, guys. For you guys to do crypto, look for a big move coming very soon on Bitcoin. Remember me saying this, refer back to it when it happens. Okay, cool. Let's get into some stocks of interest. Stocks of interest. And stocks of interest. Let's go to the Dow 30 first. And we're going to start with Apple. So Apple, we put a sell on it yesterday and it has dropped. Let me get rid of that. But we have support at this trend line, but I got a sell on it, man. There's my sell on Apple. It's not looking good. Not looking good. And again, go to groktrade.com to get the course this Sunday. The reason I'm pushing it like this, guys, is because I don't know if I'll ever do it again. I have never done it before. Thursday and then Sunday, that is the only times. Got great response from that. Okay, more about it maybe at the end of the video. Apple, AXP. Got a sell on it. It did a little bear pullback. That was your short opportunity on the drop there, and it's heading down. We have Boeing. Boeing is going to get a sell. Caterpillar, I got a buy on it, but now Cat gets a sell. Huge drop, 2% drop on Caterpillar. Cisco, I already had a sell on it. I did that on the 3rd of October, and it broke down. So I'm good with that sell. CVX, Chevron. So I have a sell on it, but I'm turning around and making that a buy now. Because it did not drop as expected. Because it didn't, I'm going to stay with a buy. Disney, I got a sell on it. I did that one on the 3rd, and look what it's done the last 2 days. DuPont. Do you guys remember my last video? Do you remember my video? Do you guys remember the videos when I'm putting on these sells that I've been doing? Like this sell was back on the 24th. So 24th got a lot of sells. 23rd, 24th. Right, and the market just started crashing down. GE, got a buy on that. Put a buy on GE on the 27th of September, and look where we're at now. Very, very good. You guys really should look into mentoring. Got a sell. It's just hopping around on Goldman Sachs, Home Depot. Oh man, broke this trend line also. Stick a fork in it. Bad news for Home Depot. So we put a sell on that on October 2nd, and down it goes. IBM was down more than 1%. We're at major support. So I put a sell on it here on the 3rd of October. We're down. Buyers came right back to that support line. That's interesting that it come down below right there. Do you see this? So I want to make sure that's a better trend line. Let me do this. Yeah, see this? We're here and here and there. Okay, so much better trend line. One thing with TradingView that I don't like is the trend lines and all the indications that are plotted will change ever so slightly. And I don't like that because I'm highly anal on how I draw my plot my things. Intel. Put a sell on that on the 3rd, and look at the big drop. Johnson & Johnson got a sell on it on the 24th of September, and finally it just now broke this trend line. That is problematic. Johnson & Johnson is a big time sell, guys. Big time sell, and nobody knows it but you guys know it now. JP Morgan, got a buy on it. I'm going to turn around and make that now a sell. JP Morgan, Coca-Cola, I got a sell on it, put a buy on it. It popped up. It might be a sell soon. I'm expecting. McDonald's was up, so we put a buy on it. Boom, it did go higher. 3M, got a sell on it. It's going lower. It's good. MRK. So Merck, the last 2 days, in a lot of trouble. Remember I put a sell on it? I was underwater, but I stayed with my sell. I didn't put a buy on it. Here's why, because it's toast. It'd be below the 20-day moving average before you know it. Microsoft, I got a sell on it. Same thing. It went against me, and finally now is dropping. And it is below the 20-day moving average. See that? That's that blue line. So it's in a lot of trouble. Let me plot this line. Nope, right at that support. See this? Boom, boom, boom. Go to the trend line. Boom, boom. Right, we're right at it. So this dude could bounce. Hammer time. This could be a bounce, guys. This could be a bounce. Matter of fact, I'm going to put a buy on it. Nike, got a sell. Nike's going to get a buy. Doji at a major support level. Even though, yes, the markets are set to drop, but I call them like I see them on different charts. PFE, I got a buy on it, and it keeps going higher. Man, what a strong thing. Got a sell on it. We're dropping. I'll stay with my sell on PG, TRV, Travelers. Bear pullback. This is a perfect area for a short. So we drop. Look to short that. UNH or high. We're going higher, higher, higher. We got a sell on it. I'll stay with my sell. I'm good with that. UTX, United Technologies, got a sell on it. It's dropping. It's turning into a bull flag, though. That could get bullish. Verizon or Visa. Man, I always say Verizon. Yesterday broke the support. So I put the sell on it back here on the 21st. That's interesting. Same time I did the financials and the Russells. So on the 21st, put a sell on it. It did go against me for a while, but now look where it's at. It's not looking good. Verizon, I put a sell on it. Yesterday it popped, so I put my buyback on it, but it might be short-lived. We're at this major resistance. Almost should put a sell on it again. Almost should put a sell on that. Oh, do I want to put a sell on it? I'm going to. I don't know why I'm doing that. So basically getting nickeled and dimed on the last 3 trades. WBA, that's Walgreens. Walgreens got a sell on it. It did drop today. It's good. Not good for bulls. Check this out. We had a beautiful bullish pin. It had a sell on it, but today it ruined itself. See this? It broke down. So my sell was on the 21st also. So Walmart got a sell on the 21st. So that one dropped. Last is Exxon on this list. Got a sell on it yesterday. It dropped. But this is a bull flag. That could get bullish, guys. Look to go bullish on this soon. If the financials get strong, the markets will go up. If the markets go up, we have a lot of good trades here. A lot of good trades. But I'm just telling you guys, this is we are teetering on just a scary time here, technically speaking. Let's look at tech stocks. Go there, Grok tech stocks. We already looked at Apple's. Go to AMD, got a sell on it. So I had a buy, I had to turn around, make it a sell. Amazon was down 1%. I put a sell on it on the 2nd of October, and it has a nasty little drop. Baba, I have a sell on it, down, down, down. It's still dropping. Baidu's down 2%. Had a sell on it on the 21st. Another sell on the 21st, and a massive drop. No good. And we have banking or booking, which is Priceline. I put a sell on it, went against me for a while, and I had to wait through it, and there's the drop. Big one. Cisco. Got a drop on it. I think we already looked at that one. Catfish, you got a drop on it. Big triangle breakdown, bam, to the downside. eBay, more than 1% to the downside. Got a drop, and it dropped again today. It's in a lot of trouble. Facebook, got a sell on it. It did drop a little bit today. Google, drop. Yesterday had that big drop. It did drop more. Google, also with an L, did the same thing. GoPro put a sell on it on the 26th of September, and now the last 2 days we broke a major area of support. GoPro is in a lot of trouble. Microsoft, we put a buy on that one, which might bite me. MU, which is Micron, got a sell on it. It's starting to drop again. Netflix was down 3.4%. Had a sell on it on the 28th at around 374. Now we are at 351. A lot of points on that call. NVIDIA was down 3.4%. We go up, hit resistance. I didn't put it on the 3rd. Remember talking about it? It stayed up there, but then I had to do it yesterday because it dropped. But Oracle broke a support level. So I have a sell on that on the 26th of September. It broke it yesterday. It's going down. That's in a lot of trouble. Oracle, I would not want. PayPal, I would not want. Broke a major trend line. Bad news. Red Hat, drop. Oh boy, I really want to put a buy on that one. I'm just not going to yet. Shopify down 2%. Put a sell on it on the 21st around 161. Now we're at 145. A lot of points on that on Shopify. Snap. We got a sell on it. It keeps going down. It's just trash. Twitter, I got a buy on it. I'll stay with my buy. This is trying to find this support level. Let's see if we can release from that. Monologue time. Here's the deal. This market, guys, in my title I say warning. And for you guys that's only been following me for a year, you're going to say every time you put a warning, D7, the markets go up. You are right. The markets usually go up. Bull markets usually last 5 years. Think about it, 95 to 2000. That's 5 years. It was a big bull run. Then 2000, technology bubble popped. From 2003, went up to 2008. There's 5 years. Okay, there's 5 years. And then we had a big financial market drop. The problem now is we've been running up not 5 years, but almost 5 years times 2. We're up 9 years. This is an unbelievable market. An unbelievable market. Think about it like a rubber band. The further it stretches, the faster it snaps back. It's just a matter of time. At some point, the markets will drop. They will drop. The economy is rock solid. Fear is still below 15. Financials are still relatively strong. Because of that, it's hard to say that this is the big drop. I don't think it is. I think you buy the dips. You continue to buy the dips as long as the economy stays strong as it is now. But the question is, how much more of a drop are we going to have before we need to start buying? All I know is a lot of support levels have been broken, and that's a bad sign, okay? So again, what am I saying? Next week, if financials get really bullish, that should bring the markets bullish too. If that happens, it will heal itself. All these levels, these support lines that get broken, will come back and heal itself. If so, those are called jabs. You don't get those very often. Usually once you break, you see continuation or you stay below that line. The jab will come down, come right back up. That jab will heal itself, and you'll see a nice run to the upside. Next week is critically important for all of us. Now, let me explain to you what we can help you with. The course that I'm doing Sunday night, if you're lucky enough to get this before 7:30 p.m. Eastern, so it's 4:30 p.m. Pacific on Sunday evening. So that would be the 6th, 7th, 8th, October 8th, okay? If you can join, go to groktrade.com. At the top of the page, there's a link, click that. And it's a $300 course. We give you a $200 discount code. Use that code, trend, caps, capitalize. Put that in. It's going to knock off $200. You get it for $97, and you get a recording. So do that. Here's who it will help. It will help individuals who are traders that use technical analysis. These are individuals that have charting software that can plot trend lines. These are individuals who are bullish on education. So what this will do for you is this. It will help. The course will help you find money that you would otherwise be missing. I'm only showing you one of 3 trend lines on my charts. So you get only one of, we teach 3 critical trend lines to our mentor students. Now this is not a mentor class, but I'm taking a section out of our mentor class, the trend line section, pulling it out of the mentorship class to share publicly with everybody who wants to join us for the class. Drawing these 3 trend lines correctly, again, you only see on these charts one of the 3. That's all I show on these videos. The 3 that you'll learn will help you analyze or pinpoint and identify trading patterns. So the more trading patterns that you identify, the more trades you'll make, the more money you'll make, okay? The fewer trades that you see, trade setups you identify, the fewer trades you'll make, the less money you'll make. So it's just a numbers game. It's predicated on the identification of technical analysis and the chart patterns, identifying money-making chart patterns. And the only way to see those is if you can properly draw trend lines. If you just draw them like so many people just try to do it, if you do that, you may or may not have a tradable pattern. You may or may not have something that's going to make you money, and you'll just be frustrated. So that's what we're doing. So who is this not for? The class is not for individuals who are just fundamental traders. It's not for individuals who think trading is a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not for individuals that need to they trade off of credit. I don't want you guys coming through my education if you're putting everything just on credit. Okay, you need to have cash to be able to trade. So that's it. That's all. So I hope this is beneficial to you. If you were part of the my class on Thursday, leave it down in the comments. I'd love to, yeah, tell us what your thoughts were if you were at that class. So hope it's all well. Let's see what next week brings us. So share this video, give me a like, give me a comment down in YouTube. Catch you guys later. We'll see ya. Bye.